What is up, guys? Your boy Ron here today. Welcome to another fantastic deck tech, deck profile, deck analysis plus gameplay. So today we're going to talk about the Choo-Choo deck only, so 4 Choo-Choos, and that's going to be the main attacker, right? But before I'm going to talk about the deck, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. We're on our way to 500 subscribers to enable a fantastic IRL first place league challenge Volkner for you guys, plus the 20 codes giveaway. So subscribe if you're enjoying what I'm doing. Alright, so let's just go to the deck. So the deck idea is pretty simple. We want to use Tandem Shock each turn, but how are we going to do it? Well, we're going to do it thanks to Drifblim. So Drifblim has an ability called Tag Transport, which allows us, once during our turn, to switch an active tag team to any benched Pokemon. If you have 2 of them, well, you get the point. You switch all the way. Of course, Choo-Choo is also on the art, and I figured, you know what, I've opened so much Drifblims, and its first evolution of Drifloon, so let's make the deck. So the whole deck is 4 Choo-Choos over here. There they are. We've got 1 Tapu Koko Prism to bring that energy back from the discard pile. 2 Jirachis, of course here we want to play 4, I only have 2 in online game. Then we have a line of 3 of a Drifloon and a Drifblim, and that's honestly it in terms of Pokemon. Then we have 2 nice Cherish Balls, 4 Electropowers, 4 Mysterious Treasures, actually, to not only discard the energy, but also to find those Drifblims, and of course you're discarding energy for the Koko. 4 Pokégears, 4 Pokémon Communications, 1 Reset Stamp, because it's always good to have a Reset Stamp. Then we have 4 Switches, 1 Thunder Mountain, 2 Bills Analysis, 3 Cynthias, 1 Tate Liza, 2 Volkners, 2 Escape Board, 3 Escape Boards actually, and 12 energy. That's it. Like, the idea is super simple. It's down there below. You can copy and paste it. You want to attack each turn with the Tandem Shock. And you know, definitely start with Jirachi. So we're gonna save the deck, and we will be playing 2 games with it. I hope you're gonna enjoy it, because I did enjoy my games with it today on stream, and few after the stream. So let's just go, let's see how the deck performs. I can tell you this, we've played against Dark Box, I've beat a Dark Box. Off stream I actually played against the Mew, and we've beat the Mew here. We might be playing Dark Box right now, so let's see how it's gonna perform. Do you want to go first or you want to go second? You do generally want to go first, because you know, you will start setting up your bench, you're setting up your active, and oh well, you know, it is like that. You have to Choo-Choos, but it's okay. We've got enough switches, we've got enough of other things to actually develop our board. So I'm not really scared, and there's a mulligan on my opponent's side, so it's quite okay. All right. Yeah, definitely that's a Dark Box. Of course, you know, you might say, oh, why you're not playing like Pokemon Fan Club or maybe Lily? If you want to, sure, you can use those cards, you can play with them. I don't see, you know, why you wouldn't. Why, you know, not why you wouldn't, but why you should not play those cards. Of course, what I'm going to do is we're going to put some energy on the benched one, actually. Bill's Analysis. And we've got a nice switch and a Pokemon Communication for those next turns, but really, do I need that? Well, it might come in handy during my next turn. Of course, you know, the best option would be actually a Stadium, but it's still good, right? So slowly getting there with the Choo-Choos. Of course, you know, he has to use switches, and normally decks do run 2 switches just in case they run into a Choo-Choo, but no one is prepared for the full-on like 3-4 Choo-Choos on a board with 2 Drifblims. And I can tell, like, he's seeing Drifblim and he goes like, wait, what is happening? Like, why? What is going on? Like, there's a lot of confusion, right, when people say Choo-Choos and they see Drifloon, and I like that. I like that confusion, because they don't really know what they are playing against. Of course, when you go to game 2, game 3, they already know the drill, they already know what you're doing, but here in the best of 1 scenario, it's just great. The same goes to IRL. The first game is really gonna take you there. You might win, but game 2, game 3, you might also struggle. Pokégear. Nothing. Oh, okay, let's play Bill's Analysis. Alright, so we've got Mysterious Treasure, and well, switch. Honestly, Switch is really good here. So Mysterious Treasure, I'm gonna discard Pokémon Communication because I honestly don't need that, because I'm gonna be able to get the Drifblim. Of course, I'm still missing a 1 energy, but Choo-Choo Front, you know, it's okay. I can now take it back whenever I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay. Pass the turn. So he knows I'm preparing my Choo-Choo on the bench. I'm gonna need that energy. I know that. I do know I'm gonna need energy, but also, well, he might actually use the GX to prevent me from playing anything from my hand, which is also not a bad idea for my opponent. But I think he's just gonna try to do his plan, you know, get a Ditto or Sneasel to get that Weevil GX going here. So Cherish Ball, okay, we might see the Danny, or we might see another Umbreon and Darkrai, maybe Mega Sableye, no, another Umbreon and Darkrai actually here. Alright, so he's gonna be preparing another one, or exactly Pokémon Communication for Sneasel or for Ditto, and there is a Sneasel. Okay, so he is slowly preparing his bench, he's slowly preparing his side of the board. So now it's up to me to actually start attacking, start doing something. And oh boy, I can tell you, we need that energy, we need that Volkner. Maybe Pokégear is gonna be huge. Okay, retreat, actually a retreat. Pokégear. Oh, and we hit nothing. Ay, 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 ay. That's what I can say. We've hit nothing. Uh-oh. Pass the turn. Wow. So, 2 of our Pokégears just hit nothing. That is quite bad. That is really, really bad. Because this gives him a turn. Yep. That's going to be a knockout on our Choo-Choo. Our Choo-Choo is going to get knocked out, unfortunately. I don't like it, but that's what's gonna happen. Oh boy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Weevil. Oh wait, he's gonna miss 1 energy. Is he? Because he needs to have 5, right? 5 more. So he needs 6 energy to actually knock out Choo-Choo. He's gonna miss. Okay. So this gives him 1 more turn to search for something. I'm looking at his discard pile. And he's thinking, I honestly think he is thinking about the GX. No, he decided to go with Black Lance. And what we're gonna draw, and we drew, no, 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 like that's the whole day today. Like that's what I'm drawing, so yeah, attack support. That is just bad. Oh boy. We just bricked, and what can I say, right? What can I say? When you brick, and maybe I went, you know, too greedy on Bill's analysis. Maybe, you know, few plays at the beginning where were mistakes. But what can you do sometimes? So I'm just trying to minimize the damage that he can deal, but that's a game. That is a concede from me, that's a game. Let's go to a game number 2. That was not the best representation of that deck, let me tell you, but the deck is worth it. Like, honestly, the deck is worth your time and effort, because it's really, really good. But it just needs to not break, right? It just needs not to break. Come on, looking for opponent. There we go, we've got our opponent, and let's see. Game number 2. An empty frame, ooh. Nice nickname, by the way, Empty Frame. We've lost the coin flip. And he is going first, I'm going second, okay. So already he's gonna think we're playing Pikarom. Right, because everyone, you know, sees Jirachi, or maybe not Jirachi, but Choo-Choo, and they go, okay, Pikarom. Like, no one thinks that is solely and purely Choo-Choo deck. And that's a really good start. Okay, so we got a Jirachi start. We've got Jirachi, we've got a Volkner. I'm all in on that hand. And he has the Dene start. Okay, so we're both... he's having a bad start. I'm having a really... Not a bad start. Let's put it this way. I'm having not a bad start. We might see Reshazad, though. Right? Is it going to be a Reshazad? Because in his head, he saw, you know, electric type, so it has to be... Oh, Espeon and Deoxys. Okay. That's really interesting. You know... that's really interesting card to play right now. Like, honestly, I always felt that this card is more likely a finisher, and not really something you play super fast. But you know, at the same time, with welders, it's easy, really easy to have that 3 more energy and deal 200 damage to the whole board. Of mine, of course. You know, when they're choosing which one. Ooh, okay. So we're seeing so some money cards. Okay, a Switch. Of course, he can't really attack yet. Reshazad, as I said. Stadium Nav, I have to get myself to that Choo-Choo. And I have to get myself there ASAP. Come on. You can do it. You at home. You can do it. You can do it. Go Jirachi. Come on, Jirachi. Okay, so first things first, Stellar Wish. We've got a stamp, but the stamp is not gonna give me a lot. You know what? Switch is kind of the same deal. It's not gonna work as good. Let's look at his hand. 3 cards and 2 are energy. I'm gonna take that Switch. Okay, Volkner. Energy. Cherish Ball. Because I know I have to get myself to the Choo-Choo as fast as it possible. So I have to do it a little bit unconventionally, but I have to. So energy is going to go here. Mysterious Treasure, discarding the energy. There we go. And going for Drifloon. I've got a Switch. But what I'm going to do is Pokémon Communication for the Koko. And I'm already going to play the Koko. I know it's super early, but I have to be fast. So dance, 2 energies already. Kind of missed the stadium, but it's okay. Done. I'm not playing energy switches, so me discarding the energy with the Giant Herf was no good, because the energy would go on a Drifloon. And let's be honest, you know, without energy switch, you don't really, you know, have any options to get energy out of a Drifloon. So yeah, I didn't want to take that route. So I honestly do think that was a good turn. I've done everything I could. And he's just doing Psychic Club. Okay. So not using Reset... Oh, we've got Escape Board. Fantastic. Okay, so not using Reset Stamp was the best move I had the whole day. We've got a Mysterious Treasure. Alright, okay. So now Pokégear. Let's see. Cynthia. So Mysterious Treasure on a Switch. And we take Drifblim. Drifblim on a board. Cynthia. And oh boy, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Cynthia. You see, I told you, once the deck is consistent, then it is huge. And it is. It's starting to get that. So we got a second on the board. Tandem Shock. Let's go. 160 damage. Of course, we also have Tate Liza, so I can switch. And I feel like that's what I'm gonna use that You know what? No, I don't even have to, because I can use Drifblim for like on the active Choo-Choo and get the Jirachi. Use the Stellar Wish, right? Use the Stellar Wish, and then retreat. Crazy idea. I mean, crazy thought. But he needs a switch now, and he knows it. But at the same time, you know, he can actually knock me out next turn if I'm not gonna, you know, prepare another Choo-Choo. Okay, so I know Mewtwo is gonna use Attack Purge. Okay, so we know that. Let's get Jirachi. Stellar Wish. Okay, Thunder Mountain. And even though I don't really want to, I kind of have to play that. Thunder Mountain, so there's no Stadium of his. I played Energy. Retreat, 3 prize cards, let's go. 27 cards, 29 cards. Tandem Shock. Because even though the damage is not going through, I'm still going to be able to paralyze his Pokemon, and that is going to be huge. Alright, let's go. Plus I can still just put the energy on the Drifblim. Right, I can still do that and attack with Drifblim. Okay, so he went with Heat Factory. Okay, so he is still missing. Never mind, he does not miss the energy, and he... Oof, Coach Trainer. Down to 19. Custom Catcher for Drifblim, probably. Yes, okay, so he is scared of that Drifblim. Okay, so he's feeling that respect. I love it. But I have to really look here. Tag Purge. Is he going to use that Tag Purge or not? I mean, he will. Like, there's just no other way. He has to use it. Okay, Pokégear. Resting Hole Marshadow, okay. And a Tag Purge, okay. So just as I thought. But I mean, all in all, this doesn't mean anything. Now, I know the Tandem Shock is gonna go through in terms of paralyzing, so he can't really attack. But the problem is different. Without a Drifblim, it's gonna be really hard for me to retreat each turn, and he knows that. So I do have to find a Drifblim. I can use Tate Liza next turn to get that effect, but I need Drifblim. Okay, Fire Crystal. Okay, so 1 Fire Crystal was used. Okay, come on. No, wait a second. Do I have a knockout next turn on that Mewtwo? Because he can't attack, right? And because he can't attack, the Tag Purge is not going to work. Do I have a knockout? Wait a sec. Like, honestly, that is 160 plus 90. I'm gonna miss, honestly, by 1 I need the last electro. Okay, so he's retreating. Okay, switch, retreat. He's gonna attack now. Okay, so he had to use that switch. So 2 switches were used. There's another Mew Mew. Oh, this is getting crazy. Heat Run. Energy Spinner. Oh, he went for a Red Knuckles. Okay. Two catchers. Okay, switch. Because he knows all I gotta do is find the last Electropower. Actually, he doesn't know that, but I know it. I'm just gonna stamp him. Like, I don't have any other idea at this point. So, reset stamp. And I'm gonna play Cherish Ball just to see if I have that Electropower. Oh, come on. There we go. It's not in the deck. I mean, I might still draw it from prize cards right now after that knockout, so let's go, let's knock him out. Tandem Shock. And let's see. Around 33 point something% of getting what I need. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna taunt him. Now I'm gonna taunt him. And he stamps me down to 2. I should have not taunted him. Should have not. Oh, this is... Okay, Victini. Does he have a switch? That is my question. Another Mew Mew. 6 cards left in the deck. I have 30. Does he have a switch? I know he has custom catchers somewhere. Right? Like somewhere there is a custom catcher. So Turbo Strike. Oh wait, Turbo Strike. So this is not a Tag Purge. So this is this. He's preparing Victini. Okay. I'm so freaking scared to risk it. Is there a switch? How much energy? But that's not enough energy for Victini. You know what? Retreat, let's go for it. I mean, honestly, Tandem Shock, Paralyze, and he either has a switch or not. I mean, I'm not gonna play games anymore. You either have it or not. That is the thing. So does he have... Oh, I hate when they're doing that. No switch. Told you guys, no switch. So we literally just won against a Mew Mew. There we go. I told you the deck is fantastic. I told you that. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. What a deck that is. What a deck that is. And highly recommend that deck to you. Don't forget to download that deck. I don't know, copy, paste it. Because it is, oh my god, what a deck. What a deck that is. And thank you guys so much for watching that video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. For more Pokemon, TCG, and VGC content. Thank you so much. Raven loves you. Mwah, down there below. 5% discount. Any code you would purchase on Professor Oak. Thank you so much. Goodbye, bam, and good night.